Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Thank you for always stopping by. In today's video, I want to share with us a very simple thing you can do if you're under serious witchcraft attack, if things are not going well for you, if you struggle at the end of the day, you have nothing to show for it. If you are battling with monitoring spirits, by the time you start doing this recipe, by the special grace of God, no, those demons will not be able to see you. Those witches and wizards will not be able to attack you, and things will start working well for you. Remember that you may be suffering for stagnation, setback, and poverty as a result of evil eyes, witchcraft attack, and foundational issues. By the time you start taking your bath and doing this recipe the way I'm going to share with us today, all these things will be a thing of the past. So you just need three ingredients to perform this wonderful assignment. So the first one you need is our prekese or ayadam fruit. I've made so many videos on this ayadam fruit. This ayadam fruit is very powerful for anything that has to do with witchcraft, bad luck, monitoring spirits, prosperity. It has so many spiritual uses. Maybe I'll make a video on the spiritual uses of this prekese. So if you have your prekese, just get it ready for this powerful assignment. The next thing you are going to be needing is our cloves. These are my cloves. Cloves are very, very powerful for anything protection, back to sender, witchcraft, open doors, just name it. Blinding of monitoring spirits, cloves is very good for that. Then the last ingredient you are going to be needing is our salt. This is my salt. So how do you use these three ingredients to fight witchcraft attack, to open your doors, to attract favor, for breakthrough, and to blind monitoring spirits? You are going to get your prekese. You can get like 2 of these, cut it into 3 or into 4 or into 2. Just make sure you cut it. Don't boil it like this. You boil it, you will not really get you will not get what you want. Make sure you cut it. So after cutting it, wash it very well and put it in a pot. Get your cloves. You can get one or two spoons of cloves, add it to it, boil it for like 15 to 20 minutes. You bring down the water, sieve it out, pour it in your bucket of water. Then get your salt, put half tablespoon of salt inside that bucket of water. If you're a Christian, read Psalm 35 and Psalm 51 inside the water and use it to take your bath only in the night. As you're bathing, pray for favor, pray for God to eliminate anything witchcraft attack, anything monitoring spirits, anything bad luck, anything making you not to be where you're supposed to be. Most of us are destined to be very, very rich, very, very popular, very, very, known in the society, but because of lots of evil eyes, because of witchcraft, because of evil foundations, you are stagnant. Even when you go to any prayer house, they will tell you that your stars are bright, but because you don't know the right thing to do to activate your stars, you will still be dormant, you will still be stagnant. Nothing will work for you. When you're battling with witches and wizards, things will always go wrong in your life. The more you pray, it looks as if God is not answering you. God is answering you, but he's waiting for the appropriate time to deliver you completely. And by the grace of God, the appropriate time is now. You have entered the right channel to deliver yourself. Do this recipe, pray, ask God to come and help you, ask God to come and rescue you, ask God to come and disgrace all your known and unknown enemies. Whatever that has tied you, that has kept you stagnant for many years, that God should come and deliver you, that you want to prosper, you want to test the other side of the life. Most of us cannot afford to eat 3 square meals. Even eating once is a problem. You have children, you cannot pay their fees. Every day you're having issues with your landlord. All these things are not God promises to his people. That is not the original plan. Even yourself, you never wish to or plan to live such life. When you see people, you are owing almost everybody around you. When somebody calls you, you'll be afraid of picking the call because you're owing a lot of people. You don't know who is calling you. When you see police now, the police is not even after you, you start running. So all these things are what many people pass through. Somebody will knock at your door, you run and go and hide and tell your children to tell the person you're not around, even when the person is not even coming to ask you for the money, but you'll be scared because of the lot of problems around you. You will start up a business, neighbors around, evil people around you will bring down that business, and maybe you started that business on loan. That is how you become a debtor. You start owing people, and when you did not plan to do that, you wanted to use that loan to establish yourself, but you end up entering inside more problems. You will send your children to school, they will not do well, and maybe you used your last money to register them in that school. You will even be angry that there is no need sending your children to school. Some people, every month their children are sick. Every month them themselves, they are sick. Any money that comes into your hand, you must use it to treat yourself. You must give it to the doctors, you must give it to the chemist, you must give it to the pharmacist, you must give it to pastors, because they keep praying for you to deliver you from your problems. But after doing this recipe by the special grace of God, you must see a break light in your life. Those things that you feel you cannot do, you will see yourself doing it. Those debts you feel that you cannot pay, some of you have even planned to commit suicide because you don't know what to do again. Do this recipe, trust God, and by the grace of God, the way your debt will be cleared is what you cannot even fight on. These are simple things. You can get these ingredients in the market. Do it, pray, and watch God do it for you. Do this bath once in a week or twice in a week. You'll be fine, only at night. But if you have a constant attack, witchcraft attack, maybe each time you wake up you see marks on your body, you can do this 3 times in a week. It is going to help send those witches and wizards away from attacking you. There are people that cannot sleep. Once it's at night, they cannot sleep, because once they close their eyes, you will see them being attacked. They must get attacked every night they lie down on their bed. Just use this recipe 3 times in a week if you always experience serious witchcraft attack, and by the grace of God, you see yourself sleeping like a baby. You won't even know when the day will break. And when you do this bath, please do not dry your body. Allow the water to dry off on its own. If you live in a country that the weather is too cold, after bathing you can use your duvet to cover yourself. Pending when the water dries up, you can now apply your cream or your oil, whatever you use at night, and sleep. And by the special grace of God, your deliverance must surely take place. Okay, yes, I've come to the end of today's video. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next one. Bye bye.